Oh my goodness, it feels so good to be back. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new here. My name is Brittany. I post makeup related content usually every single week and many shorts throughout the week. Obviously, if you have been subscribed and watching my videos, you know I have not been present for at least a month. I am pregnant. I will do a whole story time on why that was the case, but we are back and better than ever. I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing me again and my regular content because we will be back to regular posting starting now. For my first video back, the timing was perfect to do a favorites video. So these are all of my favorite products from the past, honestly, couple of months because I've been gone. I do have my little helper here, so you might hear her in the background throughout this video. Hi. She's a cutie. She is looking forward to being a big sister. In this video, we will be going over my favorite skincare, skin prep, and makeup favorite from the past couple of months. As always, don't forget to subscribe so then you guys never miss a video, and let's get into it. I've been using the CeraVe products for a few reasons, partially because you can when you're pregnant, and then also because they help my skin. You can't tell too much because I have a lot of acne going on right now, but I am just now being able to actually eat food again, which is the main reason why I have acne. Besides all the hormones, of course. Skin prep has not changed. I know that's not a shocker. We are still using POV, Drench It, Drip It, and Whip It. Drench It is a hydrating milky toner, which of course is used first. Don't forget to bring your skincare and skin prep down your neck. If you have time, you want everything to fully dry before you put the next layer on. That way it can fully absorb all the stuff into your skin. Of course, Laneige is still my top lip mask, but I am out. Today I'm using Wet n Wild. It's just a SpongeBob collab. In my opinion, it's not as great, but it'll get the job done for what we need to do today. Next in the POV line for me is going to be Drip It. This is a Nourishing Glow Serum. I absolutely love this stuff. It really does help your skin glow before and after applying makeup. And lastly, I use Whip It, which is a whipped cream type moisturizer. This stuff is actually incredible. All three of these products really help with the application and longevity of your makeup. So yes, it is a little bit spendier, and yes, there are definitely drugstore products that can do the same, but these are what work best for me in my skin type, and just these are my favorites. And I'm actually about to order more because pregnancy brain got the best of me and I accidentally left my Whip It open. Luckily, if you look, I don't have too much left. It's like very minimal amount, but it's all gel-like now, so I cannot use it. So that's what I am using and loving for skin prep. Now let's get into our actual makeup. Makeup is honestly not going to be too different this month, but next month there is potential for new products because I am literally looking at this ginormous haul that I have to do. I have two. I have a birthday haul and an Ulta haul. Most of it is from Ulta, and I'm so excited to do that haul with you guys. I missed you too because I've been waiting since May to do this. Yay! Obviously, it has been a very, very long time since you've seen my videos. Yeah, this pregnancy is a lot different than my first one, and it honestly has been really, really rough in the sense of morning sickness because I did have hyperemesis. I do have hyperemesis. I believe I'm currently 15 weeks, which is crazy to say out loud. So for the past at least 10 weeks, I have not been in here able to record. I will do a whole story time in a week or two. That way you guys can get the full story of what has been going on in my life the past 2 months. So don't worry there. You guys will get the full story time. We'll do a whole get ready with me, a long get ready with me where I will sit down, talk about my experience, and talk about what's been going on. Anyways, back to makeup. My primer is going to be the same as it has been for the past many, many, many months. We have the Farrah Brushes Smooth Focus Face Primer. This is blurring. It doesn't feel oily. It does not pill. It does not pill my makeup, at least. And it really does blur my pores. We're going to jump to cream products because that's what I've been mostly using over the past couple of months because I didn't have the energy to do a full face of makeup at all. For bronzer and contour, I have one of each. I think I'm still centered. If I'm not, I apologize. My daughter ran into the light, so we're going to go with it. Anyways, contour, bronzer, I have one of each. For cream contour, I use the Wet n Wild Nightmare Before Christmas. This is honestly so affordable and I love the shade. I think it's just absolutely perfect for me. And I like to use it on my cheekbones and under my jaw. And oftentimes I will use this on my nose when I feel like my nose needs a little bit more sculpting, which is not all the time. Honestly, it's really not. I don't hate my nose, so I honestly just draw 2 lines and then I go under the tip and call it good. And then for cream bronzer, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills cream bronzer in the shade Amber. I think this shade is so warm and so perfect for a cream bronzer for me. I really do enjoy it. A lot of times I just use a beauty blender, but today I'm going to use the brush just to make it go a little quicker. Today we're kind of using this as an underpaint, which honestly I've just been doing this on its own. Like I'll do my cream products and set them and concealer and set it and then call it good because I just haven't had the energy. For blush, I kind of have a couple as well. Usually I will take my Milk Makeup cream blush and put it on for underpainting. And honestly, I will do this when I have a no makeup day as well. I just love the shade and I love the consistency. It's perfect to blend out. And I literally just use my finger to blend it out. And it really just gives that sun-kissed look, like the two paired together, and even with my Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer as well. So then for my other cream blush, this one's a little bit more glowy. It's the Tarte Glow Tape. These 2 shades, I don't care which one, I love them both. Stop. When I am underpainting, I don't use the glowy, but when I'm doing a no makeup look, I do. Going along with that, for a cream highlighter, I have been using the Tarte Glow Tape. That was the blush tape. I think I called it Glow Tape. This is the Glow Tape and I love it. That's the blush tape and I love that. I have not been doing too much for foundation. I literally have been just using my e.l.f. Halo Glow, which is just a skin tint, but it works when my acne is not super bad. So what I do is I'll put on the Halo Glow. Usually I'll just blend that out and call it good and then do the cream products on top. Today I will show you another foundation as well. I don't know how well it's going to work because I honestly have not used them in a while, but it's still one of my favorites. So what I do is I take the Halo Glow because it's glow and I put it on. Then I will take one of my other e.l.f. foundations. Today I want fuller coverage, so I'm going to go with the Camo CC Cream. It's more of a matte finish, which is why I mix it with the Halo Glow because I don't want a full matte look in summer. And then I'm just going to put this on like normal. And I usually start with between 2 and 3 pumps just to blend it out, and then I'll add more if needed, but usually that is enough to get me through. Being so for real with you guys, I don't know if this is going to be my color. I am super pale right now, but then again, I also was in the sun yesterday and got a little sunburned, so I don't know if it's going to be my shade. If it's not, it will be by the end, so don't worry about it. I like to start at my forehead and work my way down. The reason I love e.l.f. products so much is because usually they're more affordable, first off, and they're really good quality. They're really good quality. I love the Soft Glam Satin because it's more of a glowy finish, but it's not as full of a coverage as the CC cream, which is perfect because I can and do still use the Soft Glam Satin. Usually I will just spot conceal with a pot concealer before applying it. And the more you let that sit and dry, the more coverage it's gonna have. But the Camo CC cream, it is a little bit more drying and fuller coverage, but I like the fuller coverage. I personally like the fuller coverage because I have acne. If you don't like full coverage or matte, go with the Soft Glam Sand. Go with the Soft Glam Satin, or go with the Halo Glow if you like more of a skin tint. All of them are amazing. I love them. I love e.l.f. I really do. I use it all the time. The other foundation that I absolutely adore is the Yenza Super Serum Silk. I would say that one is my all-time favorite. However, I'm pretty much out and it is a little spendy. Usually, since it's not my shade entirely, I will take whatever's left over after blending out my whole face and then go on my eyelid. I personally just feel like it's just a little bit more seamless if I do that. The only place I'm going today is therapy, so even if this look doesn't look great, I'm really not worried. I'm really not. Okay. Concealer, super easy pick. Super easy pick. Okay, it is the Tarte Shape Tape. I personally like the Ultra Creamy just because it really is ultra creamy. And it's definitely a fuller coverage, which like I said before, I like full coverage options. I just always have been a full coverage girly. I used to be a super matte girly, but I've been giving in to loving the glow. I just have. I don't know what to say. Another reason I really like this concealer is because it blends out beautifully with every single foundation that I've tried it with. Which is not like a ton of foundations, but it's enough to know that this is a really good concealer. And the longer you let it sit, the more full coverage it's going to get, which is another thing. No. Which again, no, don't even say it. Which I really like for under my eyes because I really like a brighter under eye. It doesn't need to be blinding bright because that just looks weird. But especially when my foundation is not my shade, it helps tie it in together and make it appear more my shade, if that makes sense. Usually, as long as your foundation is close to your shade, you are able to take concealers and bronzers and everything like that and create a shade that doesn't look crazy. I do put this on my eyelid too. Honestly, I put any concealer on my eyelid. I feel like it is just as good as an eyeshadow base as eyeshadow primers. I have yet to find an eyeshadow primer that works, you know, not equivalent to this. I've had some that don't work as well as this, but I have yet to find one that works better. And I'm not saying they're not out there. I've heard really good things about a lot, but I personally have not tried them. Powder's super easy. We have the Morphe Bacon Set in Brightening Pink. I like that it's pink because I feel like the pink brightens more. And on top of brightening more, and I just love this powder. No, this powder just really sets, blurs, and does all the things you want it to do. It's really good at setting your makeup, and it really does blur the amount you want it to blur. It gets rid of the shine, which I do love because I'll bring the shine back at the end. I don't want to look like a grease ball. And it's also really good for baking, like it says in the title. Now for powder bronzer. This one is Shattered, but it is still my favorite. It is the Too Faced in the shade Sun Bunny. Now I did just buy a new one, but they changed the shade, I'm pretty sure, because that does not look like the one that was in this. And they changed the packaging, which was so upsetting. I was so sad. It looks a lot cheaper in my opinion. So I'll be using this one until it's non-existent in the pan. But the reason I love this bronzer so much is because it's a little bit glowy, but not overpowering. And I love the shade and the consistency, the blendability, the formula is just amazing. That will be in an unboxing video, so don't worry. I will show you and we will review it. But from the looks of it, they changed it. And that was very upsetting for me to see. We're going to jump to lip plumper really quick just so that then it has time to really plump my lips before we get to lips. I always take the foundation, concealer, powder, everything off of my lips before applying it just because I feel like it works better. And I also cannot stand the feeling of powder and all that on my lips. Right now, my favorite lip plumper is going to be Too Faced Lip Injection Maximum Plump. It doesn't burn too bad, and there's a sheer shine to it, which I do really like. Not to mention it smells like candy. How can you not love a product that smells like candy? Do you see a theme? Because my other, like, top favorite lip plumper smells like vanilla. I just love it so much. The scent of this one is almost nostalgic. It reminds me of something that I would use as a kid, but I cannot place my finger on what that was. Okay, blush. We all know I love Shades by Shan. We all know I love Ofra. I think I'm going to use Ofra today. I love the Ofra one because even though it's purple in the pan, it doesn't show up purple on your face. It's like a perfect little pinky purplish shade. And I love it, especially for spring and summer. I think it's so fun. But the Ofra blush just blends out so perfectly and so beautifully. I love it. I'm obsessed. Yeah, Opa will be home soon. No, that's mommy's chair. Move. For highlighters, I have been loving the BH Cosmetics Illuminating in Ireland palette because look at those shades. You have one for any occasion. Today, I think we're gonna go in with Charmed. I feel like it's just like a good shade for today. I really do. So we're gonna do that. And I have had this palette for literal years and it's still good. Like I haven't hit pan, so I really love it. But I love the shine it gives. It's just so perfect. Eyeshadow, I had two palettes that were my favorite, but we're going to use one today. The first one was Natasha Denona Retro Glam. I did a lot of pinkish, more natural type looks over the past couple months, but I really like the Empowered palette by Huda Beauty. I think it's just so gorgeous. I love all the shades. And it's perfect because on days where I only want to do like a shadow liner, it has the shades to do that perfectly. What color should I use today? Can you show me which one? Let my daughter pick the shade today. Hopefully it works. I really like this eyeshadow palette because all of it blends out incredibly and they're all super pigmented, so a little bit goes a super long way. And there's a mixture of like creams and powders in here, which is amazing. I personally love that. Some days I just want a simple look and sometimes creams are the way to go, you know? But then other days I love doing crazy looks. Sometimes I will use some crazy shades. Don't forget to take it under your eye. It just really completes the look. When I travel, this is usually the palette I take with me. Next, I'm going to go back into my highlight palette and pick a highlighter to use on my inner corner. And honestly, I might put some on my lid. I think I'm going to go in with golden for my lid. I feel like that's going to match it pretty well. And I'm going to go into Charmed for my inner corner. Eyeliner's easy. I have Sugar Cosmetics Kohl of Honor. I know this is not going to be a surprise. I like this eyeliner for tight lining because it's very pigmented, so I only have to do like 1 or 2 swipes and then call it good. Then for regular eyeliner, I like the UZO Black Liquid Eyeliner. I love this stuff. It is so black and it dries down so quickly. It's pretty transfer proof and the tip on it is so fine. It is perfect. It is also just so easy to be so precise with this. Granted, I am out of practice on eyeliner and my vision got worse, so it's not going to be perfect, but I love this. Brows I've not changed one bit. I love Benefit Brows. I love the Gimme Brow Tinted Brow Gel, and I love the clear one to set everything in place, and I do use the brow pencil to fill in my brows when needed. Now my brows really need to get waxed, so there is no need to fill them in today. So I'm going to go straight in with the Tinted Brow Gel, and then I'm going to go in with the clear one, the 24-hour brow setter, because it really does set your brows for 24 hours, I swear. And then I'm going to go in with that on top once I clean up that one little spot. The way that I do this is I take the flat side and lay it all down, and then I take the bristle side and brush them into place. You have to work a little quick because it does dry down quickly, and if you do not get them into the place that you want, you're going to be stuck with crazy brows unless you take your makeup off. That is good enough for me. Moving on to lashes, I will show you my favorite lashes, but I'm not going to wear them today. I am only going to do mascara on my face, but I will still show you my favorite lashes. Starting off with mascara, we have Essence. It is so affordable and it works so dang well. It works so freaking well. This stuff lengthens and volumes. I personally like the green one. I do like the pink one as well, but the green one right now is my favorite because it really does lengthen and volumize the amount that it takes for me to feel confident without fake lashes. When I have eyeliner on, it is a little bit harder to get the length that I want, but it's not impossible. Usually if I don't have eyeliner on, 1 coat is enough, but with eyeliner, it's gonna take a couple. This mascara also doesn't really flake, or at least it hasn't on me. And when it does, it's only because it's old. My all-time favorite lashes are the Lily lashes, specifically the self-adhesive ones. They are incredible. They really work so well. The self-adhesive ones especially, I was not expecting much from them because, you know, I don't know. It seemed too good to be true. No lash glue, you know what I mean? But no, they stay on so well. They adhere with your body heat and they're easy to take off and put on. I even have my mom do it, who knows like little to nothing about makeup. Love her so much, but she will tell you herself she doesn't know much about makeup, and she also loves them. They're amazing. They're so easy. For lip liners, I have a few go-tos, but right now my all-time favorite lip combo is so strange for me because I've never loved something like this before, but for some reason it's really grown on me. I go in with the NYX Line Loud lip pencil. I don't know what shade it is, but it is a brown, which is why it's so shocking that I like it. But I outline my lips and then blur it in slightly with my finger. I'll show you. So what I'll do is I'll outline and then I'll take my finger and kind of smudge it in. You can also do it with a brush. It really doesn't make that big of a difference. Then I go in with either a lipstick or lip gloss, or both. Today we're going to do both. Lipstick, I like my Trust Loose lipstick. It's in the shade Empower Me. It's Trust Loose Empower Me Nudie Pink. It's a nude, obviously. And I love the combo. I think that alone is just super stunning. But I am a gloss loving girl right now. I'm going to top it off with the NYX Duck Plump. And it's in the shade Nude Swings. Really any nude gloss or just clear gloss will work since you already have a nude. I just think it looks so stunning together. My lips are super dry and chapped right now, so it doesn't look flawless, but it does look okay. Setting spray is like the easiest decision I have to make in this because I love the mist on it. It's a fine mist. It does not drench your face, or at least it drenches your face without feeling like it's drenching your face. Like not in a bad way, if you know what I mean. Some setting sprays I use are just like droplets on your face, and I hate that. It's just a refreshing mist. It's from Formula Z. It's their unsexy setting spray, and I'm just obsessed with it. I really am. Everything about it, just so amazing and refreshing. It's just so nice. I only have one bonus product for you guys, and honestly, it's a very strange one. So like I mentioned, I have hyperemesis, which is severe nausea and vomiting while being pregnant. The one thing that has helped me get through is vitamin water, specifically the tropical mango refresh flavor. Yes, I do cry when the gas stations are out of it because our Walmart doesn't carry it. I don't know what it is about this flavor or about this drink that is so special. I tried other flavors and they don't do as good of a job at making me feel better as this one does. I don't know what it is. I did try Liquid IV and other electrolytes and all sorts of other things and ginger stuff, but nothing was helping. And as you'll learn in my story time, I lost almost 20 pounds in the span of 4 weeks, which obviously is not ideal for anyone, but especially someone who's pregnant. So if you haven't tried this, honestly, go for it. My dad hates flavored waters, and honestly I hate flavored waters too, but this one has enough flavor to not taste like a watered down nasty drink. I love this flavor so much. It's so good. It almost tastes like juice, and I know these things are not amazing for you. I do, but it helps me feel better, which is why I'm sharing it with you. So that is my one bonus product for you guys. I hope you enjoy. And that is all of my skincare, skin prep, and makeup favorites for the month. Hopefully next month we will have some new favorites. I have no doubts that we will have some new favorites because I have so much new stuff to try out. And I cannot wait to try literally all of it out. We have so much to go through. Anyways, I have missed you guys so much. It feels so good to be back, and I cannot wait to hear your favorite products from the past month or couple months. So let me know in the comments below what you think of these products and what your favorites were. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a video, and I will see you guys next time.